Monster Hunter Wild sexy mod praised by users. Big boob and skimpy outfit trigger snowflakes. Yeah, that would trigger them. The fucking woke crowd would be fucking triggered by fucking sexy gooner fucking mods. Oh my god. If you don't want the fucking mods, don't fucking download the mods. Oh my god.
Monster Hunter Wilds is already doing phenomenally for
Oh my
Capcom.
god.
It sold over 8 million.
Oh my god. That's. If I could fucking play the game, I'd probably play that. Play the mods.
Copies so far, and basically everybody's talking about it on social media. And while most of the discussion is positive, there are a few snowflakes out there who are really upset over the fact that gamers are modding their own title.
Yeah?
I have a few
Like
different
bitch.
things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the
I would love
description,
to
join the
mod fucking Monster
community in
Hunter
my
if I can
live
fucking play
streams,
it in the
and
fucking
consider
shitty
supporting
FPC.
through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, modders are very easy to attack for these snowflakes, right? Because the company itself, Capcom, does not support modding. So these
Yeah.
people feel like they are on a moral high ground that,
Yeah, because they the company doesn't want this. You should stop, but they just want an excuse to shit on fucking people because they're fucking gooners.
oh, even the company who made this game doesn't want you changing their creations, which I think is ridiculous because you
Yeah.
do not have to download a mod. You
Yeah, you
can
don't need.
choose to just play the game the way the
Yeah.
developers intended, but to add a mod to your title that again does not affect anybody should not.
Yeah. You bought the game, you paid for the game, you can do whatever you want with the game. Just don't fucking like upload it. Probably. If it's like super bad, like racist things. So you can do whatever you want with the fucking game you bought. It's your game.
Not really be so bothersome, but it is to a lot of people out there. And well, the modders are already going crazy with Wild,
Oh
as
my
we
god, that's
already
so
knew.
fucking
There are tons of very attractive females within this game, characters that everybody's been memeing on and
oh,
simping over for weeks at this point. So we
oh.
knew that this was going to happen very quickly, and it has. But this is very troublesome news to a few people out there. Who would have thunk that changing your own game could bother so many people? This video has been posted and reposted a couple of times now, specifically from Kyle and Pirate Nation, but it just
That's
highlights
oh my
the
god.
female character's best
Oh
assets.
my
Now,
god.
within the game,
They're just
you
wearing a
can't
bikini.
change the character body proportions, right? You can't make their chest larger
Yeah.
or smaller. You can't make their butt larger or smaller. So I
Oh
think that
my
we all
god.
had expected this to be
That
like
looks so
one of the
good.
first things that
Yeah.
was addressed with this game. And there are also
Oh my
already
god,
some
that
outfit
fucking
mods, and
dome
there are
outfit.
some costumes
The
or
latex
armor
dome
sets within
outfit.
the game that show quite a lot of skin. It's just that people wanted their character's
Yeah.
body proportions to be a bit enhanced.
Yeah, slightly thicker and plump in some areas.
For all of their assets to be shown in all of their
Mm,
glory, which of course does not bother me personally. I am not
yeah.
planning on using any mods with the game at this point in time currently.
My god, like yeah, not gonna lie. If I finish the game, I'll fucking mod the shit out of it. Like bitch, even in Terraria, I only fucking finish the game. I download a lot of mods after I fucking finish the game, the base game. You can do whatever you want with the game. If you finish the game and fucking like you decide to want to fucking download mods to fucking have more content, go. Like there's no one stopping you. Like don't let the fucking snowflakes say this is bad because like you modded the game. My god, they're snowflakes. Don't fucking listen to them.
But I might, farther down the line when there are more,
Yeah.
what I would be most interested in are technical mods because this game has a lot of issues. Now, I'm playing it
Oh
on the
yeah.
PS5 Pro, but I know a lot of PC players are having a lot of issues. But even on the PS5 Pro, there are quite a few problems. I've had a lot of texture.
Because it's like like investors are like fucking shit. Like really want the game to fucking release faster so they can make money faster. If they fucking release the game optimized, they would have made more money. Legitimately.
bugs and glitches have been kicked out of the
Yeah.
game a few times. And while we're not talking about anything that kills the experience,
Yeah.
at least for me,
It's just
it is
annoying.
really bothersome that you're
Yeah.
paying $70 for a buggy and broken game. Now, I'm sure Capcom is going to put out some patches in the future, and I'm sure that modders will also
Yeah. They're gonna patch that because like it's literally probably not finished yet, but investors want to fucking like big corpos want it to fucking release it now. So come on, come on. They probably had a deadline to make it like release earlier so they can make money. But like that's just like that will like it technically shot themselves on the foot with that because they had potential, they had lots more potential if this game wasn't as buggy as it is now.
work very hard, but we should not have to rely on modders to fix a game. So
Yeah,
I hope that we do see more technical fixes in the future from these community members who actually care about these experiences. But because these mods feature jiggly boobs, there are some people who are really triggered over them. There
yeah.
are some people who are, of course,
Fucking
saying,
snowflakes.
already mods, damn, that was fast. But
Yeah, that's not
are also a
bad,
lot
that
of
bad.
negative Nancy's. No thanks, I prefer my game to look lore relevant, which is
Yeah, you can have your own opinion, but you just mean you have to say it in the internet. Like, bitch, people have their own fucking shit. Fucking do. Don't fucking put your opinion. Don't say your opinion if it's not relevant opinion.
perfectly fine. That's the beauty of mods. You
Yeah,
don't have to use them if you don't want.
yeah. Like you, you shouldn't be shaming people for using mods to enhance their fucking gaming experience. Like, bitch, what are you fucking gaming purist? Like, bitch.
To use them. Does it patch performance or do I still need a 2K graphic card to brute force the issues? Is gaming a hobby or a fetish to you people?
Oh my god, just fucking. Hmm. The flags. The flags. The flags is a red flag. If they have this kind of like profile and it's obvious they're gonna fucking say this. Also, they're a furry. Like times tens. Like that the red flag fucking like doubled.
It is so comical that there are people out there who think that appreciating attractive men and women in video games is some kind of fetish that, oh my god, it's
Yeah.
disgusting that you would dare objectify a fictional character that is already
Like they don't have anything else good to fucking like complain about. Literally, this is the privilege of privilege. Like they have the privilege of having no issues, so they make their own issues to have something to fucking complain about. Bitch, my god, complain about actual issues, not about fucking like people gooning to fucking fictional characters. My dude.
an object. Like, how dare you treat this character like they're, I don't know, in a video game that
Yeah.
you own? These people are just so bothered by the smallest things possible. Those outfits look quite impractical. Yes,
Okay. Like, yeah. Like, do you mean practical? Like, fucking anime knight armor is fucking impractical. They're fucking heavy as shit. You don't fucking say anything about that. Like, bitch, gut sword is fucking impractical. No human being can fucking lift that. But you don't complain about that. Like, you're just complaining to complain.
They definitely are, but you know what else is pretty impractical is fighting a
Yeah,
gigantic
yeah. Fighting a gigantic monster with a gigantic fucking sword that is double your size. Like, yeah, that's pretty impractical.
dragon that shoots lightning and fire and ice at
Like,
you.
you're saying it's impractical to be having a bikini armor. My guy, you're fighting dragons. That's the pinnacle of impractical. Like, that's super impractical. That's not, to be honest, that's not even real. If you fight that in real life, you're fucking dead. You cannot block anything. You cannot parry that shit.
Those things are pretty unrealistic, at least
Yeah,
in my opinion, because there are women that exist in the real
like it's not even like your opinion that the dragons doesn't exist. It's not an opinion that dragons exist. It's just a fact. There's no opinion about like dragons not existing. It's a fact that dragons are not. Did it's not does not exist now. Like,
world with pretty big breasts.
yeah,
Modders deliver what companies do not. How lonely does one
true.
have to be to reach this level of goonery? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm mean,
How lonely are you that you would take the time and effort to actually appreciate the way that characters look within your game? Now, of course,
yeah.
these people are only emboldened
They're probably just they're purists. They think they're saints because they don't fucking goon. Oh, I don't masturbate, so I'm a saint. My dude, go back to your fucking circle and circle and jerk each other off. Do not come out of that circle because you're just annoying narcissist bitch who doesn't. Your opinion doesn't need to be aired out for everyone to see.
because of Capcom, because over the past couple of years, Capcom has
Yeah.
taken aim at game modding. Now, this
Aw.
really all stems back to professional
Hmm.
level players, tournament players, because I'm sure you all remember the tournament incident that happened just a couple of years ago. Though, these people
Yeah,
now
in a professional fucking like setting, do not mod. Do not mod that in a professional setting. If it's like tournaments and shit, that do not fucking mod that. That's pretty bad. Because like that's bad for the investors of the fucking company. Like, oh, why are you fucking putting? They probably it's just like blah, blah, blah.
feel emboldened to come out and say, oh my god, this is degenerate content, because Capcom's basically said the same things themselves. In 2023, Capcom had taken aim at PC game modding, saying developers should be concerned over, quote, mods that are offensive to public order and morals. It shouldn't be a
True,
company's job to
true. Do not show that in public. Your mods do not. If you're playing a game in public, do not use fucking nude mods. That's pretty fucking bad. If you're gonna mod it on your home or like in your own means and goon alone. Don't goon in public.
worry about what my
That's just
morals
public
are. It
indecency.
shouldn't matter to a company what I do with the game as long as I am swiping my credit
True.
card on the product that they are providing. You would think that they would appreciate the fact that people love and respect their game so much
Yeah.
that they would put dozens to hundreds to thousands of hours into fixing it for them. Just to recap the situation, they had talked about how basically all mods are cheats, which is an insane take to
Nah.
have. What
Nah.
modders are doing internally is no different than cheating. Mods are
No.
popular with users because they allow them to add or change various features to an existing game. However, for the purposes of anti-cheat and anti-piracy, all mods are defined as cheats. That is to say that mods are not officially
Huh,
supported by the
okay.
game, are impossible to distinguish from
It's
cheat
fucking
tools
bad. Sad.
implementation-wise, and they even, of course, went on
Like, mods will give you more playtime. Like, legitimately, like, you should not encourage it because that's pretty bad for, like, investors and shit. I understand why they fucking said it because it's bad for investors. But still. You need to find like not ban it, but like just say if you're gonna fucking mod something, do not do it in a professional setting, like in a tournament or like probably I don't know, that's probably just tournament where investors are fucking looking at that shit.
To say that basically the majority of mods can have a positive impact on the
Yeah.
game, but some mods can be detrimental to the company, both in terms of reputational damage
Yeah,
and
reputation, true.
in terms of workload. So they're saying that, oh, because these images are online, it could affect their public image, which is an insane to take to have. And if you even look at the dates that, the Monster Hunter mods were uploaded, March 1st, and we are now on the 4th, and we're hearing that clearly these terrible mods didn't negatively affect the sales of this
No, it
game at
didn't
all
really.
because they announced that they have sold over 8 million
True.
copies in just 3 days.
It's not the sales, probably just the investors. It's not sales. It's just the investors like, oh my god. The investor probably say, oh, why is this in your game? Like they're probably like asking that shit and like, what is this really fucking good for the fucking like the fucking like our fucking investment? This is like they're probably just fucking doing that, so they probably need to fucking put out a fucking statement like mods are bad and then that and just don't fucking change. You can put a statement out like that, just like don't actually disable modding. Just put a statement out so like to please the fucking corpos that
Since
invest.
official launch. So clearly things are going good for them, and clearly these mods are not
Yeah,
negatively
it's
affecting
helping
their
them.
image at all. Now, will they make an official statement on the more recent mods? I
Please
don't
no,
think so. Everything
no,
seems to be going pretty good for them, except for the review scores of this game, which are really bad on Steam. Again,
because people are retarded. There are people that are fucking review bombing it because their fucking favorite game, Veilguard, sucked and fucking bombed. Or fucking their fucking god game fucking dragon like yeah, Veilguard. Ooh, avowed, which is pretty okay. And they're just review bombing it because review bombing like probably Monster Hunter, so because just to counteract like, oh, look, Monster Hunter is also bombing. Look at the reviews to like make a try to make a point that even though like if you sexualize characters, it doesn't change the fact that like the game still bombed. Like there's probably like rightful like reviews like the fucking like issues in the game, but majority of it people like it, and majority of the reviews probably seem are negative. Are review bombers that are fucking pissed that the game is fucking successful.
people on PC are having a really tough time when it comes to technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I really hope that Capcom fixes them
Mm,
over the next couple of weeks and they release a lot of patches. Even on PS5 Pro, I've had some
true.
issues with texture and popping and whatnot. The game has still been really great, and I still think that this is a title a lot of people are going to want to pick up if you haven't already. But the mod situation at this point is pretty hilarious because the people who are complaining are basically being drowned out by real gamers
Yeah.
who are just saying, that
True.
was fast, this is amazing, and I'm
True.
going to go and download these immediately. But they're still trying to complain. Though that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the
Nice.
comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.
It's fucking insane though. Like people are fucking angry at mods because uh it's like sexy mods are bad because like it's objectifying women like bitch.